Hello everyone, I'm Raul and welcome back to live drawing. We're going further with the background and we're moving a little bit on the bottom of the page, actually in the middle of the page. And today we don't have to draw too much details, just a reflection, a simple color. So we finished with the design yesterday made. I just need to fill some jelly pen here so I can make these pure white parts for highlights. Of course, today again we're working with 8B grade. To build a dark tone, we need dark gray for the reflection in the window. The lesson for yesterday was a bit longer and harder than today, because we should learn how to draw the small random pieces in the air, the broken window. We have to draw only a few parts for the broken window, but today will be easy to highlighting for the drawing. Hello George Portrait, welcome back to live drawing. I just start today with this part. I'm just highlighting here for highlights. I have a big part for highlight here, which is a reflection. Now we have a big part from the hair also and the dress reflected in the window. As you can see guys, I finished my own this part and we're moving further for this second part of the window. Today we're going lighter. As you can see, I have this part here very dark, made by 8B grade. And because we're working with lighter, I'm using the same grade, 8B grade, but I'm going no more pressure like this, so we release a bit of pressure on the pencil. As you can see, with this jelly pen, even on dark tone, we can highlighting very easy. Which is very good. We just need to let a little bit to dry. That's another part of designed window, broken also, and a few reflection from Wanda Again, we're working with thick graphite matte, Faber-Castell 8B grade, because we have to deal with dark tone as well. Trec când dau eu drum. Honey. Auzi zice George, bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
You loaded it. We're adding a big 8B grade. We're going light into the highlights so we can stay close to the reference photo with the details by lining. My wife said thank you, George, and thank you very much. You are very focused on our lessons. We're moving also to draw this one. It's like long lines, but I think it's about a frame or something like broken in the air. And as you can see, if I'm using 8B grade, I can draw this very easy. Ce e asta, Daddy? Nu uita.
Am mai văzut așa că nici dracu nu la ea. Porque să pune să ugră.
Bine, nu.
Cred că e de varti. E și bărbatul său.
Mai încet. We're going step by step to do everything if it's possible. All necessary details so we can go close to the reference photo, as I did yesterday by proportion. We do today as well. We blend the lines with blending stump and we're using number 1. Hopefully you learned it yesterday, the big part of drawing the background, how to draw now and how to highlight with electric eraser over dark tone to add these details, which are very important details. That's mean to learn to draw realistic eyes, taking everything step by step, careful. In this way we don't miss anything and we do very good project. Hello Leah Nelson, welcome back again to live drawing. We just started with this part and today we're moving on this part on the bottom. Welcome back to live drawing. So I finished with these parts for details. I'm just add a little bit random lines into this, building the design of her dress reflected into window. As you can see on the background, we're working with a lot of reflections because we have a broken window. If were a wall or anything like that, it's not necessary to add too much details. Only the design of the wall maybe. But because we're working with windows, guys, we do a lot of details, making this portrait looking awesome and realistic. I'm coming now to add the blending stump. And of course we're working with number 1 because it's small and I can do all necessary details. As you can see, I still have some graphite, so I need to make sure this is clean when I'm coming over. I try to clean a little bit on the paper, which is good, preparing for the blend. I'm going light over these dark lines. By blend, they become a bit blurred, as you can see, and a bit darker. By touching light, we blend also the design, which is the reflection. Mă arată asta, mă, acum. Nu, că nu pot să mă. YouTube ali. Okay, we're coloring the rest of the parts to finish with the yesterday part, and we're moving further to coloring this bottom side. And also, as I did on the top, these parts for the frames, we need to draw here as well, but upside down, like halfway turn it, because it's above the broken window. I have a good sharp pencil, pit graphite matte, Faber-Castell 8B grade. By small circles, I stay inside to color this part. I need to make this become dark gray, not black. So, which is no pressure on the pencil at all. I'm using soft makeup brush, not blending stump. And I push all the graphite, build a gradient from dark to light. Mai mult decât little bit. Mai vezi că se aude pe fundal, la de la mine tot aud.
Nu, nu înțelege.
Păi și dacă se uită altcineva, că tu știi câte de ori am pe YouTube, nu numai ăștia 4? Adi? Și se aude. Și la sfârșit, eu Nu-mi dau seama și aude tot ce vorbim noi doi la sfârșit. Hello, Art by Sue. Welcome back to live drawing. We just started with this part small here on today. I added highlights and design, which is the reflection of her dress in the window. And also this part shadow, which I finish now. And today we carry on to add this turned window, like upside down, with a frame also. And slowly we're moving to fill all the paper. Cine? Care e idiată, că nu înțeleg. Eu vorbesc de Stelu și de ăștia de acasă. Și de alții de la lucru. So let's see how we can design the rest of the window. This is supposed to be straight like that, and as you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines to draw the frame. I draw this very light with 8B grade. I'm not coming with a pressure, and I let them like this for a moment so I can explain the side of the window. So everything we see here on the top, let me move a little bit of the camera. Everything we see here on the top, guys, is the part for the reflected dress in the window. Everything we see here is the broken window in the air. Everything we see here in the corner is affixed on the wall. So now we're moving down and we draw another part for the window broken, which is this, the bigger, but is upside down, like halfway turn. And we're lining for shape. I'm using 8B grade for this. Draw the outline very light, and if you're happy with the outline, add a bit pressure on the pencil. Make them dark black. Like that. Sometimes, guys, we don't know what's happening in our drawing, but we need to draw. If you want to go close with the reference photo, we just draw everything what we see in the reference photo, and you will see till the end of the drawing. You will be amazed how many details you did already. Most of the time I don't know what to draw here because I'm checking on the reference photo and it's looking only shadows and dots or lines, something like this. But if you finish the drawing and you go a little bit back, you have a better have a look on the drawing, you will see very well the background image. Okay, we're using now a bit pressure. I like this how it look like, so I'm coming with a pressure. Which is the corners for the broken window. Very easy lessons today, only a few rest of the broken particles in the air. We make them easy with electric eraser, or if you prefer jelly pen. Guys, one more thing, if you see is too dark tone on your paper and you use a different paper or different pencils, for example, if you use British pencils, Derwent, they are a little bit hard to erase. Try to use jelly pen, nothing happen for highlighting. I used to work with Derwent pencils and a bit hard to erase for highlights. Their pencils, I don't know why. Graphic pencils. Just in case if you work with this, try to do what I say and work with jelly pen, not electric eraser. You will see nothing happen, you just add some highlights. And now after this number of the lessons, you have already knowledge of lot of things, how to work, my way to work. So I'm not worried about this, guys, you will handle everything. Also, I can't wait to show you how to draw real dog. And I think you as well. Because we will draw on TikTok page, realistic dog. I will move the camera so you can see everything we draw here today. You need to see everything. At least this part we're working today. So as you can see, this is another part of broken window, guys, and we need to fill this with light gray. But of course, in reference photo we have gradient. Let me show you the reference photo to know what we're talking about here. So this is the part what we draw now, and as you can see I have darker tone and the value of the tone changing when it's going close to the Wanda hair, as you can see. So I have dark tone here, dark tone, and it's coming lighter. We need to rebuild this and we make the same. And also this small design reflected in the window but is in the shadow, and as you can see we have a few small particles in the air. Let's see how we can draw this. Very easy way. My way to draw always is easy. Hopefully you learn this way to draw. We're coming now to add the first layer for this part for the broken window. As you can see, the position of the pencil changed and is a bit bent in my palm. For better control of shade. Now I need to repeat the layers till I'm happy with the value of the tone on the paper. For this part, we're using soft makeup brush or toilet paper or soft tissue. Why? Because we need to do a gradient, but light gradient coming from dark to light, not like the top side where the reflection of her dress is in more parts, you know, because we have small particles and a bit difficult. Now we need to make sure everything is fluent. We need to go very, very good with this gradient. I'm going with this first layer to see how many layers I need to add after this. As I told you, need to become dark gray from dark to light. You will see, guys, during the process how many techniques you will learn from me to draw as a professional artist. And of course, if you're working on a professional paper, the effects are double. When you feel a little bit the pencil, it doesn't work like the before, same. Just rotate a little bit the pencil and you will see starting again to fill with the graphite. If I'm using soft makeup brush, the small one that I used yesterday for this part, it will be very hard to go in very nice one color here. Why? Because it's small one, and by circles I will build more value of the tone on the paper, which is no good. Otherwise, if I'm going with soft tissue, you will see only one color, light gray, and also I can build a gradient. Let me show you, but before we need to build the layers. As I have on the corners, as you can see here, darker, I'm coming one more layer, but I'm pushing as I can this graphite close to the lighter area because my gradient needs to be perfect. And you will see when we're adding soft tissue how nice we mix this part. If you're working with this spit graphite mat, guys, if you buy this from Amazon, it's like you're working with charcoal, but the thing is you're working with graphite pencils. They're very useful, very good. And also when you take a photo of your picture, no shiny anymore. As you can see, the position of the pencil is the same, because if I change the position of the pencil now, I will make pores or spots on the paper, which is no good. I will break my window, or this part for the window. I'm not coming with soft tissue because I need darker. As you can see, I'm not staying on the same place with the pencil so I can make the perfect gradient. I move the pencil around, and by layering I will do from dark to light. For example, these corners should be darker, and close here we need to be light. The small parts like this one we can blend with soft tissue or toilet paper, because the small parts we know we can add the fingers there or tissue, so we blend them with soft makeup brush, but only them. Anyway, this part need to be darker, so it's perfect. After a few layers, as you can see, the small circles become smaller because I'm checking to fill all two-thirds of the paper. Before to start to do this, try to take a blank paper and do practice to see how you can go gradient in this position of the pencil, and always move around the pencil to see if you like the gradient you made already on the paper. As I told you guys from the beginning, there's a lot of things to learn about realistic drawing, and everything who's coming new I will explain step by step, so you can understand also what we're doing. I do apologies for my friend Lian, because we don't have a translate, I think so, on live streaming. Hopefully it's happy with the looking on this drawing. I don't know if you can translate or something like this, Lian, but fingers crossed you do everything very well. As you can see, guys, layers by layers, we're going to light gray and dark gray also. Depend how dark you want to go, reduce the circles when you shade. So make smaller and smaller. As you can see, when we start, we're starting like this. And now, because the grade become darker, we're going with small circles, but also constantly build the same color, only we're looking to do ingredient. And you explain very well. I can understand, but not read. Oh, you understand English, Lian. Oh, I'm very happy to hear that. You're not reading. Okay, that's fine. I'm so happy for you then. You, my friend, you follow me from years. So everything you learn from me, and thank you for this. You are very good and awesome artist. Now, guys, we're moving a little bit with small circles from dark to light, because also reflection on her dress should be on the top side corner. My paper, guys, Fabriano Artistico 300 GSM A3 size, is very good for watercolor also. It's very good for colored pencils. And as you can see, for graphite pencil as well. but I like also Strathmore Bristol and Canson Bristol. As you can see, slowly, we have already gradient only by pencil. Thank you very much, Leon. Same color I need to draw on the bottom side here, and also close to the hair we need to go lighter. We're staying on this design by circles. You will see if you shade from the beginning very well, even the shade with soft tissue will be easy to do. As you can see, slowly my pencil is rotating. If you can check for the description of the pencil, you will see how the pencil is rotating. This allows me to sharpen the pencil by the paper. I did so well, I don't need to add a soft tissue, maybe, but we need to make this very nice and shine. We're going to make this with soft tissue. As I told you, we'll do this with soft makeup brush or blending tool, whatever you like. But we're not going by circles, we're moving the brush light. We need to go from dark to light. Now we do the first layer with soft tissue. Yes, but so you can find loads of artists, so I think everyone can teach other people about the art, but this is my own way to teach people, so thank you very much guys for appreciation. Now we're going very light, as you can see my way to add this, and I'm going by small circles and I push the graphite from dark to light. Keep constantly the color. I don't want to make more colors here, so when I see it's already blend, I carry on with more. In this way we make another, we make only one color, light and simple. Of course we make sure we don't go outside, we have already outline made. Thank you very much guys for your words, for your beautiful words. As you can see guys, I couldn't do this with small makeup brush. You can't move small makeup brush like a finger, making perfect gradient as it is in reference photo also. Now also we can see if we need to go darker, so I need to go more. But look at that, how nice gradient I build, and also one color. This part for the window is in the shadow because it's a reflection on her dress in the window. Of course, without the design will have only a bit on the top side corner. Let's add another layer. You may need to resharpen the pencil maybe. Depend which sharpener you're using. Let me resharpen mine. I'm using manual sharpener, Derwent. And it's sharp again. So with the same position and small circles, I build this darker. You will see guys when we start to draw the dog on my TikTok page how interesting details you will learn, and tips of course how to draw realistic dog. We're not drawing like other people draw a dog, we draw even animal fur, realistic animal fur, the pores on the tongue, everything I will teach you guys to become professional artists, to be proud of you. I'm already proud of you guys and you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Now I need to start from this gradient, dark one, and slowly we need to build a gradient to light. Let's see how we can do this. Also, if I need dark tone, as you can see, I'm not using a dry hard brush, which is for dark tone, you know already that, because I will broke my gradient won't be the same. So if you want to draw like this, one color but in gradient, try to do this technique. You never get wrong and you will see how nice you can build a gradient by layering. Thank you very much, George. As you can see, always when I'm looking for dark tone, the circles become smaller, the way of shade becomes smaller. I would like to see your progress tonight, if you have already, to see if I need to adjust something or if everything is perfect. Anyway, thank you for your big progress. I've seen when you start to draw after my tutorials and I know now how you draw now. And George is not stopping here because I see George on Instagram as well. You draw different heroes, Supergirls and other heroes. You like to draw heroes, I think so. Congratulations. Look at that. Darker and darker. As you can see, the difference very clearly different. We have been gradient already. because I'm working on a small part, I'm changing the position of the pencil for better control and dark tone. We're talking about the reflection in a minute and design of the small particles broken in the air. By electric eraser or even Tombow monozero eraser. If you see your layer doesn't work how you look like or how you wish, add the first shade with soft tissue or toilet paper and come back with another layer, depending how many layers you need to add the dark tone. You will see everything will be fine. But remember, you need very good sharp pencils to do this. During the process, sometimes I close my eyes, half part of the eyes, so I can see the gradient better. It's a good technique if you try. Of course, when you build a gradient, closing the eyes, your eyes helping you to reach better the dark tone, believe me. How beautiful gradient we did already, guys, so good luck with your gradient. I want to see this. Hi Samuel Akana, welcome to our live streaming. We are here every night at 6 England time. If you want to enjoy with us, you can upgrade and learn by my skill. Thank you very much for your time. Now I'm coming again with soft tissue because I need to smooth the paper, yeah? Always when we're looking to smooth the paper, it becomes softer and realistic. I'm using this type of tissue, and also try to find always clean side of the tissue. Put on my finger, and I do the same from dark to light by small circles. I move the finger around. Don't stay with the finger on one side, never. Try to move the finger always around to see what's happened with the paper. And of course, try to start from dark to light. You will see how nice gradient you can build. I'm pushing now all graphite to the lighter area, which is the reflected light. I will resharp for the last time the pencil on this part, because I'm looking for dark tone on this corner. As I told you, we need very good sharp pencils. Even mine is good sharp, is not, because I'm using the top side of the pencil too much. So let me resharp again. And now it's ready to build another layer. Now I'm going by small circles than all layers made before. And I build a gradient, but only the corner sides. So something like this. I need to push the graphite from here into the lighter area. Let's see how we can do this. So remember guys, when you draw a gradient, always you need to draw small circles and small movements of the pencil. Depend how happy you are with the dark tone. This is the part for the window, where we have the frame also, but because it's a broken window, is turned window. We need to add the blue-red window here part, so we will using HB grade in a minute. Make sure you don't press with the pencil. You will let marks on the paper, and we're not looking to add marks. Hey HBT, welcome to live drawing. I see we have new people here. Let's welcome to new people on live streaming. Everyone, we can learn new techniques and upgrade our skill. Look at that guys, I have a gradient. Always is a dark here, which is good, same as reference photo. I just need to add a bit dark tone on this part. Make an illusion is from the same part of the window. As I told you before guys, try to practice this gradient drawing on the blank paper. Don't need to be professional paper, any type of paper. And learn to draw in gradient from dark to light to see how your hand working, how good you are with this gradient drawing. Because all pieces made by the artist are ingredients. That's why we make the difference between 3D drawing and the normal one. Working ingredient. I'm happy with this part, so let's coming for last time with soft tissue. Again, I'm using different parts for the tissue. As you can see, I have already here 1 and 3 on the other side, but it's good to looking for clean part for the tissue always. You can use also toilet paper if you like, if you know already to work with toilet paper. Now I'm pushing light, everything, from dark to light. In this way I let only one color of light gray, but as you can see, ingredient. Now we take care of the foggy part of the window, and for this I'm using Graph Gear 1000 HB grade. You know already I refill a little bit more, refill outside so I can have better control of the pencil. Slowly we're moving to add this light foggy window details. Depend how dark we need to go, we repeat the layers. If I need to add a bit dark tone, I repeat 3-4 layers. If I'm happy with one layer, it's not reason to repeat the layer. Anyway, the small makeup brush will show us every time. Also, as you can see, I let a little bit highlights, make an illusion of frame looking 3D on each side of the window, as you can see. Again, we need to go from dark to light even of this part of the window, because it's darker on the bottom and lighter on the top. We're here to draw every night at 6 o'clock England time, guys, and if you enjoy on my lessons, soon we start to move on TikTok page, Rollout 5, and we start to draw animal, a dog portrait. You will see how to start a dog, you will see how to select the pencils, and I will teach you everything you need to know to become professional artist. We're starting like my way to draw the eyes. Who like to start to draw a portrait with eyes? I always love to start with eyes. As you can see how light I shade here and how good control of the mechanical pencil I have in this position. Now I'm ready to start by blend. I'm coming with soft makeup brush. Help me to foggy this part for the windows. I will show you entire photo to the end to see how it looks like with this beautiful background. Now I'm moving the brush only on one side. There's no reason to do circles because we may broke the drawing, and it's not constantly one color. Look at that, how nice I can build this foggy part. Now, because it's from dark to light, I'm coming from the bottom. I'm changing the direction of the blend. and I push all graphite on the top side of the paper. And now I need to go lighter and lighter. We start to do the small particles of the window broken, as I did on the first part. We're using electric eraser to do them again. We need to make perfect drawing, 3D looking. Looks so nice. I blurred this. It's already looking nice. Just pushing the graphite into the highlight area. I will take a little bit time to thank you very much for beautiful comments on my TikTok page. You are awesome, guys. I'm over than 8K members, and thank you very much for this. You do everything possible, and as you can see, I'm coming with tips and tricks for realistic drawing, also short videos, and my recent work. I want to thank you also for Facebook group. I'm admin on Graphite Pencil by Rowler. You can enjoy with me to see how beautiful pieces the people upload on my group, and of course we're learning to draw together. So we have again foggy. Now we need to come in with a little bit eraser to adjust the highlights. Before to start to draw the pieces, we come in with Tombow Mono Zero eraser. I'm using this Tombow Mono Zero eraser, always clean eraser. My way to clean the first time is on paper, and if I have too much graphite or colored part on the eraser, I sharp by knife or blade. Now very light, I'm looking to highlighting the frame, but as I told you guys, very light. The way to do is forwards and backwards till you're happy with the highlighting. Tomorrow we're moving on a bottom side left corner of the page, and we finish this. Thank you very much, my love. And after that we're moving on the top side again, and slowly to the right side of the paper. If you love my way to draw, and if you love to learn by my tutorials, come with me every night at 6 o'clock England time, and we draw together on YouTube channel, and I will let you know where we're moving on TikTok page. We will draw a dog portrait, a full dog portrait from A to Z. We're starting with eyes, and we're moving to add on necessary details. As you can see, I have also foggy part of the window, and now we start to add the necessary details to build the broken parts. As I did yesterday, look at that, how many beautiful broken small pieces in the air. We need to build a bit on this part. So I'm using electric eraser. Always we try to make sure it's clean. I clean also on the paper a little bit so I can remove the graphite. This one is rechargeable, as you can see, USB charging here, and it's keeping 16 hours to work with this. I dotting, same as I did yesterday, following the reference photo, adding the necessary details. That's my favorite part, adding the details. Always I'm staying longer on adding details. Try to learn to do the same because the details make everything. Remember, like yesterday, we're working by proportion, so we take only this part now, and we're following the reference photo for dotting and lining also. Remember, if we're working by proportion, we don't miss anything and the details are the same. Don't need to go always perfect, guys, just understand how important are the details. If you want to become perfect, that is your problem, and which is good. Now we draw the design on her dress reflected in the window, same as I did on the top. We draw on this part as well. Small dots. And lines. You know already if you need highlighted this one, we're coming with jelly pen to shine the parts for the glasses or the window. As I told you before, everyone who like to draw with me, I want to see your progress on my group, Graphite Pencil Around Art. And it's very well you already do this. Show me the process you're drawing with me, so I can teach you to going well. Now we start to draw a small particle of the window, which is a broken part of the window into the shadow. How to draw this? We focus on the reference photo and we're lining with this electric eraser. only this, because it will made with shadows, making more interesting looking 3D. I will show you how to add these pieces in 3D also. As you can see, small particles from the window broken in the air, and we draw them as well because we need to our drawing to looking realistic 3D. I will resharp again my electric eraser, and I'm using sandpaper. My way to resharp, I'm using on this sandpaper, and just keep the eraser running and you will see how easy you can resharp. Look at that, it's very sharp now. Just keep hold a little bit into my fingers and I will clean all the rest of the rubbish. Now I'm ready to go. Remember, we clean always the paper after we're using eraser for any rubbish on the paper. And we carry on to adding the details. Now we draw another small part broken in the air. You will see, guys, if you take your time, how beautiful, interesting details you can add. And as I told you guys, I will show you entire photo to the end of the lesson. Okay, the details are here, are correct. And we're moving further now. To make these details and small particles looking 3D, how to make this, we need to shadow them. My way to shadow is with 4B grade Faber-Castell mechanical pencil, 05 lead. Again, remove refill out, and I'm going light on the paper. On the outline, when I erase, I'm adding the shadow. If I have the outline, and if I'm happy with the design of the outline, I push a little bit graphite, blurring this. You will see by blur, it will make this piece looking like a 3D in the air. Something like this, guys. We do the same with the first one and the rest of the pieces. We not blur that much, only a little bit on the outline, and we're going outside, mixed together with the rest of the window. Of course, if we need to add shadows in the corners, making this glass looking realistic, we can add. This is 4B grade mechanical pencil. I'm using for drawing the pupil, the dark tone and the details, as you can see. Thank you very much to everyone staying live with me today. I appreciate your effort and time. Let's come back tomorrow to see how far we can go with the details. And why not, let's finish this together. The drawing is looking awesome, but I'm not really happy with these small particles in the air because they need to shiny, and we know already the supplier, the perfect supplier for shiny. As you can see, guys, almost every day we learn something new, which is good to upgrade the drawing skill. I'm coming now with 8B grade to finish with the outline, make them darker. So I need this outline very good in dark tone. I'm coming now to add this. And we finish another lesson, guys. Hopefully you're happy with this lesson. I always do my best to explain everything you need to do. In this way you can upgrade your drawing skill. And don't forget, hopefully, fingers crossed, soon we start to draw a portrait together of a dog. Let me add highlights with jelly pen. I'm using jelly pen to highlighting for extra highlights. My way, you know already, is dotting my hand to see when it's ready to go. I'm just lining light, going forward and backwards. Shiny the small particle of the window, broken in the air. Of course, dots if it's necessary. And look at that, it's shiny already, which is good. I will show you entire picture now, and you can tell me if I go right with the details. And don't forget to upload your drawing if you already did on Graphite Pencil by Roller. I need to see if you need upgrade or if you're already good. If I need a bit more jelly pen, I'm staying and I insist on this part, as you can see, moving around and release the jelly inside of the pen. Thank you very much for another day. So let me show you entire picture, and also I want to zoom this to see where we are. Maybe that is better look, hopefully. And I will release this paper as well. So let's compare this part for the drawing. Now easily you can see I respected from dark to light, and also the small particles in the air, as you can see we have everywhere. And look at that, how many details we added before. Everything is here, guys. Thank you very much, George. I appreciate your beautiful comment. And of course tomorrow we're moving further, and we have to draw upside down window because all this broken part is going all around. So we're moving on this part. Tomorrow will be very easy work, as you can see. Just dark tone and foggy part of the window. Still some broken parts, but we can do them with jelly pen very easy. So good luck with your drawing, guys. I can't wait to see your result. Thank you very much, guys. Stay safe. Thank you very much, advice. Fingers crossed to you to do the same. Bye bye now.